Morning. Morning. Michelle here in Ghana. I am on an excursion. I had a friend visiting for some days. She left yesterday. She know who she is. We loved having you. I haven't even responded to her text yet, but I'm on the way down to Cape Coast. We were hoping that the rain held up, but it didn't. But yesterday evening I went to collect something for my friend at the office in Britannia, and on the way I noticed the road, right? I know I did a video and showed the road already, so let me it's not a repeat. I think this has gotten worse. So this is beside the car, but we are heading down near I call it a river. I'm sure that I saw that they made some changes or attempts to fix it, and I think the only mistake was using the same red dirt, because when it's soft, especially the soft part, it doesn't get better. So this now, I'm not sure you're going to be seeing it. Let me see if we can see it. Is not the worst of it, right? But there is actually an area that I wanted you guys to see. It had mostly to do with this little area that looked like, let me tell you what it looked like. It looked like they have these illustrations that they do in graphics on t-shirts, you know, with the palm trees hanging off a little island in the middle of the sea. So this is the road, right? So the bike, imagine navigating this on the bike. My heart was in my throat the whole time, because not only can it skid and I fall, it's the water that I'm going to fall in. But I noticed this when I was passing. Let me see if you guys can see. The water in the middle, the water in the right, and I was saying this is like the opposite, and the two palm trees hanging over it. It looks good. Yeah, because I'm not sure what the property inside the fence is like, but at our fence there, that water collecting. I don't know. I don't get me wrong, I don't know it's so. I'm just saying that water collecting there. But it looks good. It's not an island, but it's like a pond with two palm trees. Oh, that's coconut, but the trees hanging over it. Cute. But the road, yes, the rain. This is the start of the rainy season. We caught the tail end last year, and let me tell you that this is just gonna get steadily worse, because the rain has done this to the road already. I can imagine by the time, let me see, we are in June, we have July, August, maybe September, because last year September we saw it, right? So just imagine going up to September and the beginning the road looks like this, right? We're fortunate so far. We have been able to go back and forth. We have a study bag who traveled recently, so he's not going to come back anytime soon. So the potential for being unable to travel is very much real for us. Not complaining, just stating facts. Please, I'm always having to say these things because people think that because I share my experiences I'm being negative. I'm not being negative. I'm just simply sharing my experiences. In Jamaica, when it was rain time, I didn't have this kind of experience because of where I was living. Right? I think that's the worst of it. Other parts of the road going up to a same was very damaged, but those parts are the worst. People hear me talk some of the time and they think I'm being critical, and I'm realizing that some persons don't like to be criticized, whether it's constructive or not. And in this case, as far as I'm concerned, it's not constructive or destructive. It's about sharing. It's about informing, right? So it amazes me when people share, it becomes a criticism and it's personalized, right? And it's the same in, I guess it's some people, they're like that. I remember some years ago, I was in a staff meeting at the school I was teaching at the time, and I made a comment about the behavior of I think it was the guidance counselors, how they disappear all the time. No, as far as I'm concerned, it's a professional notice, and me thinking it's accountability professionally, right? So you are supposed to be in a class doing something at a specific time on your schedule. You're scheduled for it and you're not there. And it's not mentioned. I mentioned it because I have to be in my position at a particular time. I make sure I'm there, right? And these persons got away with not being in their positions, right? So I mentioned it in a staff room, and the young man at the time, one of the guidance counselors, decided to personalize it and weaponize it, yeah, and made some really, to me, silly threats, and I made sure to let him know that I heard the threats, and I don't want to sound like no gangster, I'm no gangster, but I'm not a pushover either. And I allow things, and I watch things, and I will comment, and I'll smile at things until I'm no longer smiling, right? Suffice to say that he did nothing about it. But my point is, that was professional. I wasn't rude about it. I didn't class him in a personal way. I just stated a fact. And they internalize it and make it about them. They make it about the personal, like it was a personal thing. And maybe it is because if you are somebody who lacks integrity, yes, it becomes personal because somebody is showing you that you lack integrity. Anyway, we're on our way to Haven, as I said, and I'm hoping to get some work done. I know the girls are hoping to get some work done as well, with the electricity and so on. I have a working generator. It can actually charge our phones now, but it